spokesman said that the town had been taken with almost no fighting. This is the rebel coalition's first attack since they announced on Wednesday their intention to take up arms again. The rebels insist that the Libreville peace accords were not respected by the government. Côte d'Ivoire's national football team trained in public in Abidjan on Thursday. The Elephants will be taking on Gambia in their World Cup qualifier on Saturday. It would be unusual for us not to win with players of our generation. We're not going to give up, we'll fight on. But Côte d'Ivoire will be heading into the game without Didier Drogba. And this will be new head coach Sabri Lamouchi's first big game. We have everything to be able to put on a good game. We simply hope that the Ivorian people will come out to support their team. The Côte d'Ivoire-Gambia match will be held in the Houphouët-Boigny Stadium in Abidjan.
Well, good luck to the Scorpions. Former French President Nicolas Sarkozy Thursday appeared before a magistrate court to shed light on accusations of illicit campaign donations from Liliane Bettencourt. The magistrate wanted to determine how often the politician has met the world's richest woman in 2007. Prosecutors say Mr. Sarkozy has been placed under formal investigations for taking advantage of a vulnerable woman. And as we hear in this report, Nicolas Sarkozy faces a potential 3-year jail term should he stand trial.
The former president of France, Nicolas Sarkozy, was summoned to answer questions from a magistrate Thursday night. Nicolas Sarkozy is being investigated for taking financial advantage of the world's richest woman, Liliane Bettencourt. Nicolas Sarkozy was confronted with 4 members of Liliane Bettencourt's staff. The investigating magistrate is seeking to establish how many times Nicolas Sarkozy visited Liliane Bettencourt during his 2007 election campaign and if he accepted millions of euros of cash. His right-wing political allies deny any knowledge of the allegations.
The only word that comes to mind is incomprehension. I don't understand. I had Nicolas Sarkozy on the phone last night, and he himself said he is in the same state of incomprehension.
The leader of the left-wing ruling Socialist Party says justice is being served.
Justice is independent. The investigating magistrate had already summoned Mr. Sarkozy as an assisted witness. He summoned him again and placed him under formal investigation, which means that the investigation is making progress.
Nicolas Sarkozy's legal team intends to appeal what they describe as an unfair and incoherent decision to investigate the former French president. If Nicolas Sarkozy goes to trial, he risks 3 years in prison and a stiff fine.
Now, Nigerian author Chinua Achebe, acclaimed for his groundbreaking 1958 novel, Things Fall Apart, has died at the age of 82. An author of more than 20 books, Achebe was seen as the father of African literature and was accorded his country's highest intellectual achievement, the Nigerian National Merit Award. Achebe is a major part of African literature and is popular all over the continent for his novels, especially Ant Hills of Savannah, which was even used in high schools in the Gambia. Achebe's stories included proverbs and tackled complex issues of African identity, nationalism, and decolonization, adding to his popularity. Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan issued a statement paying tribute to Chinua Achebe as Nigeria's globally acclaimed writer, tutor, cultural icon, nationalist, and artist of the very rank. May the soul of the departed rest in eternal bliss. Well, time now to take another break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned in. Welcome back to GRTS News. Time now to take a quick look at the weather report, courtesy of the Central Forecast Office.
The source assures us of a continuous flow, and from there, everything follows. And for those of us who know what the River Gambia stands for, understanding its sustainability in all aspects of life is easily confirmed. The River Gambia provides nutritious delicacies as food, while it provides its wildlife a balanced ecosystem. This river, as a sanctuary, is committed to its inhabitants' needs without season. And as you travel along, all these values are replicated in one company, Elton. Just like the River Gambia, leads in its commitment to values that matter most. Elton, championing the vision for a new generation.
Hello there, wonderful viewers. Welcome to the weather segment. We begin with the summary. We experience a warm and sunny atmosphere across the country, and we now take a look at the satellite picture indicating spots of convections over parts of Gulf of Guinea states, the central and part of the southern continent. For the forecast tonight, we'll be expecting a cool, variably cloudy and occasionally breezy conditions to prevail over the entire country, whilst during the early hours tomorrow morning, we'll be expecting a cool, variably cloudy and occasionally breezy conditions, particularly over the West Coast region, whilst over the inland areas, we'll be expecting misty conditions over forest areas. These conditions will give way to warm and sunny atmosphere, particularly in the afternoon. Light to moderate northwesterly breeze will dominate the flow over the entire country tonight, varying to southeasterlies in the afternoon. They will be between 10 to 20 kilometers per hour. Morning temperatures will vary between 17 and 22 degrees Celsius, whilst afternoon temperatures will vary between 30 and 40 degrees Celsius. For those going to sea, we'll be expecting a low tide of 0.6 meters at 1:04 a.m. and also 0.6 meters at 1:10 p.m. For the high tide, we'll be expecting 1.3 meters at 7:33 a.m. and also 1.5 meters at 7:48 p.m. Wave heights will vary between 2 to 3 meters high, slight to moderate southeasterly swells. The sun will rise at 7:09 and will set at 19:18. Thanks for watching, and do have a wonderful evening.
Well, thank you very much, Hadi. Before we go, reminder of our headlines. The Public Utilities Regulatory Authority, PURA, has convened a second National Forum on Renewable Energy. The Sub-Regional Examinations Body, UIEC, recently honored outstanding students in last year's West African Senior School Certificate examinations. Congolese warlord Bosco Ntaganda has left Rwanda for the International Criminal Court days after turning himself in at the U.S. Embassy in Kigali. And the end of a remarkable journey, highly acclaimed Nigerian writer and a man seen as the father of African literature, author Chinua Achebe, has died at the age of 82. That brings us to the end of this edition of the news. Thank you very much for your time. On behalf of the news team, I am Fatou Kamara, and inshallah we'll be back at 2200 hours with more news. Meanwhile, enjoy our programs.
Nilina, nilina, nilina,